Howdy. It's been a while. But I'm back and deal with it. Today we're going to be talking about a movie that I haven't watched recently. Well, I did on rewatch, and I just want to talk about it with you guys today. Back in my living at home days. I only actually lived at home for one day. My mom used to get us movies from the Walmart $1 bin that were family friendly and safe for the kids. One of these movies happened to be the very disastrous movie Doogal. Sorry to butt in, but I have a funny story to tell you guys. So when my mom would get these movies, there was one particular time when she got a movie called In God's Shoes. She thought it was a Christian movie because it had God in the title, so why wouldn't it be? And it was also not rated. So because it wasn't rated, surely the kids could watch it. Why would a movie not be rated if it wasn't family friendly? Like 5 minutes into the movie, the main character says shit or something, and my mom freaks out, turns off the movie, and I was like, that was not in God's shoes. And we were all like, amen, mother, thank you. And then we all went to church. That last part didn't happen, but she did turn off the movie very quickly, and I thought that was just very funny. Many of you might not know about Doogal because, well, I mean, it wasn't really an official American movie. It was a British dub over that got produced in America by none other than Harvey Weinstein. But that's not even the craziest part. This movie is stacked with the cast. They have Whoopi Goldberg, Bill Hader, Jimmy Fallon, Jon Stewart, William H. Macy, Chevy Chase, and Ian McKellen. This had to be some sort of money laundering. The fact that not many people have heard of this is just, it's weird. It's weird. The movie is horrible. It's odd. It's strange. It makes you think. And with a budget over $20 million, it got a box office of $26 million. You know what? They made a profit. Good for them. But you know what? Today, we're going to be talking about it. Because why not? This is a yapping channel. YouTube is a yapping place. I want to yap. Let me yap! I have the privilege! And so since we're coming back into this, and we're actually going to be talking about stuff again, finally, hit that bell. I might not be back till freaking next year. Who knows? Like the video if you do like it. If you don't like it and you like it, I will know, and I will question you. Why? Are you doing this out of sympathy? Don't. Do this because you like it. But, yeah, do like the video. Just actually disregard anything I said. Just like the video because you have to. It's your obligation as a YouTube viewer. I'm gonna talk about spoilers, and guess what? I'm not gonna add if you don't want to watch the movie, you should skip this part because it's horrible. This movie is insufferable, and I just thought it would be funny to talk about. And if you want to watch me talk about a good movie, watch the one I talk about, Chi-Chi, or Cece, or however you pronounce the movie, because that is a genuinely good movie. Also, this movie's English version left out a couple scenes, and all the voice lines are changed, because if you know about the anime Ghost Stories, basically the story of the Ghost Stories anime is that they're like, we give up on this anime, America, you can voice over, and basically the whole show is just ad-lib, so they make really stupid out-of-pocket jokes. And that's kind of how Doogal is. Some of the jokes are so out of pocket, it's funny because of how stupid it is. So we start off this movie with this orange guy named Zebedee, who is voiced by Ian McKellen somehow. And he's having a dream that basically he's dying. Zebedee is basically God. Zebedee is God to these people. So that's kind of funny because they chant and he shows up and he's like, it's me, freaking Zebedee. Fucking play to me and stuff. So after that dream sequence, we're introduced to Doogal, who is the protagonist of the story. Forewarning, Doogal sucks. Doogal has this candy addiction, and we see him snooping around town, trying to get his dirty paws on some freaking candy. How does he do this? Does he go out and buy some? Does he go out and find some on the side of the road? No, he grand theft autos a candy cart by putting a nail on the ground, popping the tire of the candy cart, stealing all the candy. How does he steal the candy? He tells the guy, he's like, oh, this is a weird flight you got there. Good thing I'm a mechanic. I'll get this to you by Friday.
I didn't know you were a qualified mechanic, Doogal.
This dog is a legitimate This dog is a legitimate mechanic? Sounds good to me! Guess I'll do nothing for the rest of the day. Dougal's like, finally, this candy is mine. Jumps in the car, presses the button that makes the scooter go wild, crashes into the middle of town. And in the middle of town is a carousel that is the Magic Carousel. Because that's actually the original name of the movie, is the Magic Carousel. But they're like, nah, just Dougal. You think kids are smart enough to remember the Magic Carousel? Do a name that sounds like poop. Poople. Dougal. Anyways, the candy car crashes into the carousel. It starts spinning like crazy. All the kids are on the carousel. Well, all the humans are on the carousel because there's one adult. And the adult tries to get on the carousel and be like, what is the issue here? And then it's frozen solid because there was an evil ice wizard trapped inside of the carousel. And the ice wizard is free. He shoots off into the air along with a little night guy on the carousel, and he flies off as well. Dougal's like, no, I just wanted a Tootsie Roll. Why do bad things always happen to me? So all of the humans inside the carousel are frozen solid and they die immediately, which is like actually so crazy for a kid's film. They don't die. Okay, they don't die immediately. So the kids in the carousel are like, oh my gosh, it's so cold in here. I hope we don't die. And all the critters in the town, which I guess I should name them off. The dog, Dougal. The snail, Brian. The cow, Beatrice or something. I don't know. The bunny, Dylan. I hate that I'm remembering it. I'm not looking at my script right now. I'm like, there's Dylan the bunny. Oh, Dougal, obviously. And they're all like, what do we do? And so they all call on Zebedee. Zebedee shows up and he's like, what's the ish? Turn around. It's right behind you. Oh, no. The carousel, it's frozen solid. I wish I could use my fiery mustache to melt the ice. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm gonna send you guys on a quest because I just really don't feel like it. You know, I'm freaking God and all. I'm above this. I don't care. Anyway, Zebedee is like, okay guys, I know I could fix this problem immediately, but here's a button that turns into a train. And they're like, wow, guess we'll be on our way. Because Zebedee's like, there are 3 magic crystals for you to find. And if you put them together, it forms the Infinity Gauntlet. And then you can slay the almighty. Guess who the bad guy's name is? The good guy is Zebedee. Guess who the bad guy's name is? I'll give you 1 second. It's Z-Bad. Zebedee Z-Bad. Oh! Heat! Heat! Do you get it, guys? Because he's bad. Like Zebedee, but Z-Bad. Yeah, we cooked. So they're on their adventure. They start off and they're going. And there actually is one line that I think is kind of funny. And I'll just play the clip.
Dougal?
Yeah?
You shouldn't feel guilty just because this is all your fault.
Me?
So it's just like, it's kind of funny, okay? For a really god-awful movie, it was kind of a funny line. While they're on their way, it gets to nightfall, and they're like, oh, we've been driving for 10 minutes, I need to nap. So they stop, and they set up camp for the night. There's another funny line that was ad-lib. It's stupid. It's really so stupid, but I think it's kind of funny. The cow is singing because she's a singer, and she's like, man, this place is great for singing. Let's sing. An icicle falls on Dougal's candy. And it's a very stupid line, but I think it's kind of funny.
Are you happy now? Your singing killed my chocolate.
And then everyone's like, okay, Dougal, you should be watchdog because you're dog and you should watch. Z-Bad shows up and kidnaps the dog. Then there's this whole sequence and then they get the dog back, so it's fine. So like, sum it up in like 1 sentence if I can. They rescue him. Yep. That's what happens. They just rescue him. Oh, and Z-Bad also finds out that they have a secret map to locate all the gems, so I guess that's kind of important for later on. So they finally get to their gym. They're like, oh my gosh, it's in a volcano. This is great. I love the heat. The cold outside sucks because everything is turning to ice because Z-Bad, the mystery guy, the mystery ice guy is out. And I forgot to mention because I forgot. On their way to find the diamond, they run into Z-Bad, and then also Zebedee shows up because they're like, oh no, we're cornered. Zebedee, show up. And God's like, I'm here. And then Z-Bad's like, oh gosh, it's Zebedee. And Zebedee's like, we meet again. I'm Ian McKellen. And they have a very cool mustache battle. And Zebedee dies. Zebedee died. Anyways, flash forward again. They get the first diamond. Woo! And then Z-Bad shows up. It's a recurring theme, actually. Z-Bad always shows up. And that's how it always is. Z-Bad steals the diamond, not even really stealing it, because Dylan the bunny was holding it. Z-Bad shows up. Dylan drops it on the ground. Z-Bad's like, cool! Now the map! Then they give him the map.
Here, take the stupid map.
Z-Bad goes away. It breaks the bridge. So they can't leave the volcano. They're like, no, we're stuck in here. Then they press the button that gave them the train. They get a parachute and they fly away. Everything's so convenient. This movie raised me. And now I'm just realizing the effects of this movie. It makes me peeved. They get to the second diamond, and I'm not going to explain how they get there because who cares? So they make it to the second diamond, which is in like a pyramid, and there's booby traps, and they make it past the booby traps. And then they make it to the diamond, and the room is filled with booby traps. And Doogal sets off the booby trap because Doogal is a booby! Doogal's a booby, changed my mind. And guess how he made the alarm go off? Gum. He was chewing gum, and he spit it out. And it set off a trap. Doogal, I don't like animal abuse. However, once the booby trap goes off, a bunch of skeletons show up. Dylan the bunny somehow knows karate. And then Z-Bad shows up and is like, ha, while you were fighting them, I stole the diamond. And then somehow they get away from Z-Bad, or Z-Bad falls into a trap, and he's like, oh, okay, whatever. There's hieroglyphics on the wall that's like, the last diamond is in the carousel the whole time. Why? It's almost like Zebedee actually set up this whole cat and mouse chase because he was bored. Zebedee's like, yeah, I might as well just, think I'm gonna set this whole thing up, you know. This town is boring. Might let my, like, mortal enemy come out. I don't know. Set up a little obstacle course for them to go through. There's no real trouble. Like, they'll all be alright. So it's fine. I'll fake my death, and yeah, if they lose the map, I'll also put some hieroglyphics in the pyramid so they can know their way back. The whole thing was planned by Zebedee. There's no freaking way. They're heading back home after a train scene. Oh, there's trains. Who cares, dude? I'm talking about how this movie went so I can talk about the jokes I thought were funny. So on their way back to the carousel, in the British version, they actually die on the way back. They die and Dougal's like, I'm in heaven. Oh, but I have to save Florence, which is the girl's name. And so he wakes up and he's like, I'm pushing through death. In the English version, it's kind of like there is no dream sequence. They just collapse in the snow and then wake up like they took a little nap on the beach. So it's been speculated that they just died. And this is just like them in the afterlife being like, we did it, guys! We did it! Our corpses are not rotting on the mountains! They make it to the carousel. They have a little fight scene with Z-Bad. And then Z-Bad gets the final diamond. No! No! Z-Bad gets the final diamond and he starts freezing the sun. For fun, you know. He's freezing the sun. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna freeze the freaking sun. The guys are like, no, we lost. Ah, let's get him back. And they get him back and they get the diamonds and day saved. And I know I'm critiquing kids movie, but this is like one of those kids movies where it's like, this is a kids movie. But some of the jokes are kind of funny, which is like so frustrating. Adults are not gonna have fun. And that's what sucks, because some of the jokes are actually, they made me giggle. I was like, that was a good one. So once they get all the diamonds and put them in the carousel where they're supposed to be, Z-Bad gets locked up in the carousel again. All the kids are dead because they've been freezing in a carousel for like 3 days with no food or water. Yeah, they're dead. But because it's a kid's film, they are alive. Woo! Thank freaking goodness, dude. Kids are alive and they reunite and it's like, yay! But then this got me thinking, isn't it weird that a human girl is friends with like her pet that can also speak English and think thoughts like as a human and speak those thoughts? Like, that's odd, right? Hey man, just took a dump on your couch and ate up your cushions, so just thought I'd let you know. Took a piss in the corner too. Just letting you know. Also, I love you. I'm so glad you're home. Dude, holy cow. My dog is talking. It's been this way
Ever since the accident.
Wait, what accident?
You know the one I'm talking about. Back in 2004. Silver Prius. Gasoline. Electrical fire. Don't tell me you forgot me.
What?
Ah, just kidding. Woof. Yeah, woof woof.
Classic doogal. That's the movie. The characters suck, the plot sucks, the voice lines are horrible. The mouth animation, not lined up at all. I'm going to show you some of the jokes that I laughed at just real quick. So if you just want to see all those jokes, here they are. I laughed at them because I thought they were stupid.
Pain, misery, and torment will be on your daily to-do list. And your only break will be death.
Oh, Drag. Can I ask about holidays?
3 weeks in summer.
That's off the hook, sir.
Not that it'll ever be summer again. It's a bit of a loophole. You don't like it, talk to HR. Animals will be harmed in the making of this film.
Okay, that's a box with the button on it.
I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can! Hey, I can!
I hope I am pure of heart enough.
Whoa.
Just kind of popped right out. Dude, that guy's like totally villainous, man. What is up with that? I mean, did he not get enough structure as a kid, or I don't know.
Why do I always get the shaft?
Whoa!
It's gone.
Oh, someone's been watching CSI. Now, I'd like to thank the Academy. Wow, that was irritating. Should have got the insurance.
And yeah, that's a movie from my past. So hope you enjoyed this video during your lunch break or your dinner break, or you're just watching this while you're going to sleep. If you're eating lunch, hope it's freaking good. If you're eating dinner, I hope dinner is even better than your lunch. And I hope you sleep good tonight. And have a freaking good day tomorrow, dude. Have an amazing day. Do what you want to do. Don't feel bad about relaxing. If you've had a tough day, relax it out. If you want to be creative, do it because you want to. Have a good one, you guys. Chillax. And, you know what? I'll see you in the next alleyway or something that I said 8 months ago or something. You guys have a freaking good one. So, peace out.